All right, round one. We've definitely got to keep here. I mean, yeah, we don't have black mana, but we've got anticipate to find our black mana, so we're actually okay. And we're on the draw, so got a couple turns to find it regardless. And we've got a 2-drop in Skullkeeper, which could be nice for our future, Corpse Weft play if we mill some creatures or something. All right, one of our 7-drop finishers. No 2-drop. There's our black mana. So let's go ahead and drop a Skullkeeper. I guess we're gonna. Oh, that is funny. Yeah. Well, yeah. I fed my Corpse Weft all right. Jeez. Let's see if he just plays a Morph. Artillerist. All right. Probably just leave the Skullkeeper back to trade with that. Um, so let's drop an Interceptor. I think that's what we want. All right. Hmm. Um, so I can unmorph and swing for 4, but I kind of want to chill on that. I think my plan is to just pass, leave up anticipate, leave up coat with venom, and leave up um, morph. Like if you hunt the weeks or something, I want to be able to morph. Although hunt the week's not. Well, I guess hunt the week on a dragon scarred bear. At least he can't regen after he does it. Green white. That does not bode well, in my opinion. That is pretty indicative of me having to deal with a 5/7 flying lifelink that can't be countered. All right. Elk herd's pretty good. So, um, it's got the regen bear. One more mana and I can hard cast Marsh Hulk. I think that's in my best interest. So, I guess I can anticipate, hopefully find a. Let me do that. Let's anticipate now. See if I can't find a Douse and Gloom while he's tapped out to take out the artillerist. Or the bear, I guess. Yeah, bear has regen. Oh my god. That's what we call not good, folks. That's what they call they call that in the industry not good. Call that quite bad. Yeah, that's a tough spot, all right. That is a tough spot. All right, I think I just swing. See what he attacks with. Maybe he uses like a Douse and Gloom or something, and that way I can coat with Venom. Just those two, and I think I'm going to 2-for-1 myself here. He has 5 mana up, though, which is indeed worrisome, but I'm going to go for the 2-for-1 play on myself here. I mean, clearly it's not great, but I've got a couple turns that are going to be good, like Marsh Hulk into Pilgrim, hopefully. All right, well, I would say that worked out reasonably well. 2-for-1 successful. Thank God, huh, folks? All right. No dragon revealed. Animorph. All right. That's actually could be worse for us. Sidisi's Faithful's not bad either, but we clearly just got to drop the Hulk and continue to get in here. Does not have a counter yet. Something to keep in mind. Because once he's got that counter, he's got reach. So yeah, if he's got an answer for Marsh Hulk, we're in pretty big trouble. All right, let's go for the 4-1. Hey, you know what? That worked out as bad as possible. But I guess at least we have like a Faithful to keep us alive. Yeah, that actually is a pretty good draw too. Surprisingly. So I guess we'll go Pals Familiar. We'll go Faithful. Exploit. Sack. Let's draw. We'll bounce this. Play a land. Can't really afford to stay back. I think I'm going to have to block his morph, because if it's a segmented Crotique, I just sort of lose. All right, go to 3. So I guess technically we're still alive. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Can't do anything about it. It's also very, very, very bad. Guess I should have held on to that for the enhanced awareness, huh? So it was a Sandstorm Charger. All right, good to know. So we're extremely dead. Deck played pretty awful for us, but that's to be expected with a mediocre deck. So what are we doing post sideboard? All right, Duress for Epic Confrontation, for Jamoka's Gift, for... Is that it? Is that everything? I think that might be everything we saw. Custodian does block Teamer Sabertooth. Blocks his foot. Yeah, Custodian actually looks good in this matchup. He's got the 4 power guys, so that makes sense. Douse and Gloom still would have been really good that game. I'm going to keep the Contradict because I've got a feeling he's got that 5/7 lifelink I win the game card. Oh, it can't be countered. What am I talking about? Yeah. Mythic for a reason. Do I want Duress? I mean, I feel like I only saw a couple cards that it works with. I've still got the Coat with Venom for, you know, in response to his Epic Confrontation. So that's a good enough answer to his fight card where I'm not too worried about it. I feel like even the Regenerating Skeleton is good in this match. We actually had a lot of cards we could have drawn that would have been extremely helpful. Like Minister of Pain, killing his 4/1, that would have been nice. Douse and Gloom, same thing. There were a lot of things we could have drawn that would have helped us, but did not get them. So I got to make a cut, I guess. Maybe the Updraft Elemental. I'd rather play the Custodian. I feel like 1/4 body is not quite up to snuff. Is there something else I could cut? Not really. Let's try this again. All right, we'll keep it because we have Anticipate. It's going to be tough to mulligan the hand with this many spells and Anticipate that I can actually play. Well, that's pretty nice too. Skullkeeper or land? I think we actually want the land. Skullkeeper is just not exciting here, and it feeds our Corpse Weft, so I just want to make sure that we have enough. I mean, it gives us double black for like hard casting Marsh Hulk at some point. I think it's just wiser to take the land. It's just going to pan out better than a Skullkeeper most of the time, I would say. Oh yeah, it doesn't go in our graveyard, but still, I think I'd still rather have the land because we're going to be busy with our mana. So let's get the Assassin down. That way we can at least kill some 3-power things, like especially if you just plays a morph. I would love to just turn this up, kill it, start swinging. Oh no, Silk Grab. You just happen to have like, that sucks so bad. Yeah, that really sucks. So I can take Gadul Lurker, or I can take Interceptor. So let me think about this. If I morph Interceptor, if I morph Gadul Lurker, well, he's missing land drops. I guess I should be happy about that. Let's I'm trying to think here how to best be aggressive because I can hardcast Interceptor or I can morph it. But then if I morph it and next turn I have to pay all my mana to unmorph it, which I don't like. But I can also morph Lurker and ugh. I mean, 4 power is certainly quicker than 2 power. Let's play Interceptor morphed. And I think I still want to end up morphing the Lurker. I don't want to play it as a 1/1 unblockable. That doesn't seem all that good. I'm so bummed about this. I mean, I'm thankful. I am thankful my opponent's missing land drops. And is missing green. I am thankful. And we have a decent hand for when he gets his first creature out. So there are things I am thankful for. But there's also some things I'm not so thankful for. Alright, let's just get some damage in. Alright, got his third land. Morph, so we'll just Douse and Gloom that, most likely. We got a land too, so now we can play Palace Familiar, so let's Douse that. Play the Familiar. Get in. It was a Sandstorm Charger, so I guess it wasn't doing anything for at least a couple more land drops, but I don't know. I still don't mind. He's still off green. Okay, finally found his green mana. Tassiger. Jeez. Well, I hope I draw a land so I can kill it right away. Nope. Alright, well, guess we're still winning the race. The problem is if he has Epic Confrontation, I'm going to be a sad, sad boy. Actually, I almost want to leave up Deathwind in case he has Epic Confrontation. That would bring this up to 5/7, and I can give it -4/-4. I think that actually works better for me. Because I feel like he is super inclined to play Epic Confrontation, like slam it right away. So being able to Deathwind, I feel like is pretty good. Or like Hunt the Weak or something, you know. He basically needs to take care of his, yeah. So now if I Deathwind, I think he's actually in big trouble here. Beautiful. Well, sure glad I left up that Deathwind. All right. So my opponent's got Tassiger too. If he has that 5/7 lifelink and dragon, oh my god, I swear. If he has that, I'm gonna be a sad, sad boy. All right. Well, hey, I can beat my opponent when he's mana screwed. Are you guys impressed? Uh, do I want this Nemesis? Is just no. It's so expensive. I can't believe it costs 7 to Megamorph this. It's got Defender. Why would this cost 7 to Megamorph? Now that I've seen multiple fight spells, Duress is looking a little bit more attractive. He's got Epic Confrontation, Dramoka's Gift, and he's got Hunt the Weak. Custodian actually, surprisingly, still looking like a good sideboard option against all those 4-power guys. Yeah, I think we're bringing Duress in. What am I cutting? I still want the Contradict. Is that wrong? I don't want to cut my draw card either. I feel like I need that. I certainly don't want to cut Anticipate. That card's been too good to me so far. I don't want to cut a Coat with Venom because my opponent's deck is loaded with fatties. I don't want to cut my Regen guy. I don't want to cut my Death Touch guy. Do I cut a Skullkeeper? But then I don't want to cut a creature either. Maybe I do cut the Contradict. Not thrilled about it, but I feel like I'd rather Duress know what I have to beat rather than leaving up the mana and countering something. Is that even correct? I don't know. I just feel like Duress is going to work better for us basically because of the fight spells. And it also takes care of Silk Wrap. All right, I'm just going to do Duress. I'm going to just trade Duress and Contradict and be okay with that. All right. Yeah, once again, Anticipate, making the hand better. Although 7-drop is pretty awful. All right, hey, you know what? Custodian, not too bad. All right, Beastbreaker. Them's the beats. I'll take a little bit of damage from Beastbreaker while we hunt a probably one of our Douse and Glooms I'm hoping for from this Anticipate. Opponent is definitely on the offensive. I'm thinking if I get a removal here, Meringue River Skeleton. All right, well, we're taking it. Nothing else there for us. I think we're dropping Custodian and taking a big hit. Could also take the Palace Familiar, I guess. But it's just a block draw. I think this is the time to get the Custodian down. All right, well, I guess I'm happy I have the creature with the highest toughness. Why would he leave his morph back? I think that was a mistake. Ooh. Corpse Weft. So now I just need to survive. Just need to survive. So if he has Epic Confrontation, he can take out my Interceptor. Could also drop Palace Familiar and River Skeleton. And that way, next turn, I can leave up Regen and hardcast an Interceptor. Or morph an Interceptor and leave up Regen, which is also okay. Let's do that. Let's drop Familiar. Let's drop River Skeleton. Let's pass. Okay, that's pretty tolerable. Is Custodian holding down the fort? Is that what I am observing here? All right, well, think I morph Interceptor, leave up Regen. He does have Beastbreaker, but that's for the Skeleton. Actually, cancel that. We want to morph with just blue, leave up double Regen shield. And do I want to attack with Palace Familiar? I guess not especially. I want to block with it so I have something to do with Corpse Weft. That makes more sense. Can he flip the morph yet? Not yet. The dragon? Well, it is a dragon, but not the mythic one. Just a really good one. Yeah, so we're going to have some problems here, I guess. That's going to cost us if he's got like Hunt the Weak. Oh, there's another Interceptor. I think we leave our mana up. He's got one card left in hand. Could also double block Scale Lord. I lose both my guys, but at least I draw a card. And that way, if he gets a +1/+1 counter, you know, with like, if he plays Dramoka's Gift and gets the counter, or a Hunt the Weak. Well, if he plays a Hunt the Weak, I don't know what I can do about that. I think I just leave up Megamorph and Regen Shield. He's going to unmorph and draw a card. Yeah, probably. It's probably a Sandstorm Charger. Oh, he does that. Yeah, that actually works too. So he gets an extra card. It's pretty brutal. Is there anything that gives a counter at 2 mana? That I'm not sure about. No. No. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right. Well, that's, in my opinion, the beginning of the end. But let's see what happens, I guess. Oh, now I get the Douse and Gloom. Thank you. All right. Well, we got to kill this because this is just straight up winning him the game. More so than the Beastmaster at the moment, since I've actually got the 2/5. So let's douse big dude, Beastbreaker. Let's, if I morph out Interceptor, I take 4 flying. He swings with everything maybe. I think I can still block his morph. Maybe block the Scale Lord. Oh yeah. Oh, he did it in the wrong order. Well, I guess I should be thankful for that. Could have pumped and then done it. Drawn. Or maybe he's just going to be like, well, I didn't put it in the right order, so I'll just unmorph and get a huge toughness guy that way. All right, he actually did it in the wrong order, so did miss out on a card draw. All right. So I think Pile's Familiar is going on the Scale Lord. That's Hunt the Weak mana. Yep, it's pretty awful. It's about as bad as it gets. So, yeah, we're most likely going to lose this game. I guess we just blocked the higher power guy. Draw a card, take a lot of damage, be in a bad spot. Not look good, look really bad. Can't think of a lot of draws that get me out of this. Well, we have our big finishers. So I can play Pilgrim of the Fires, take another 5 swing in the air. I can play Corpse Weft and dig out a couple guys as well. Both aren't all that incredible. Guess we'll drop the big man. My interceptor can no longer take care of the Scale Lord. I mean, I could have kept my Pals Familiar, I guess. But then I wouldn't have drawn a... Well... So then I could have double blocked the Scale Lord. That might have been better in retrospect. 2-for-1 myself that way. I guess we play the Pilgrim. It keeps back regen and other stuff, maybe. Oh, yeah, he gets to draw a card each turn now? Yeah, we're going to lose. We're just going to lose, is what I'm saying. I could have actually played Corpse Weft and gotten myself a 6/6 so he doesn't draw an extra card, but no, we're just going to lose the game. Epic Confrontation, take out my guy. Oh, okay. Scale Guard Sentinel. Yeah, that's... He revealed a dragon? Oh, controlled a dragon as you cast it. Well, that's sickening synergy. Well, it turns out keeping my Pals Familiar wouldn't have been that helpful anyway. So now I need to draw Sidisi's Faithful to stay alive. I guess that is an actual out. So if I can draw Sidisi's Faithful... I can bounce his big dragon. Guess we morph Marsh Hulk. Now Corpse Weft, this is too big to prevent him from drawing cards, so I think we just morph this and leave up the Interceptor as a chump blocker for the big flyer. Just really no victory, no victory in sight at all. Not even like a little bit of victory in sight here. We're so ridiculously far behind. We are just getting absolutely squashed this game. I guess I lose to Dramoka's Gift, so it's probably best to chump block here. Yeah, and that's funny, and then the bolster to get the last hit too. That's hilarious. Me unmorphing actually lost me the game. That is so funny. All right. Well, that was a disaster. So I guess we're back in Swiss. And, oh, Coat with Venom. Well, it wouldn't have done anything against the Pinion Feast, but that would have actually been a way to kill the Scale Lord. Maybe that's something I should have thought of too. All right, so bad deck performed badly, as you might expect. So pretty unhappy with the last 2 8-4 draft decks I've had. I've been really unhappy with them, actually. But Magic's not a walk in the park. So take your losses in stride, and when you do well, try and savor that as much as you can. That's basically all I've learned playing all these years. When you win, feel good about it. When you lose, take it in stride. That's all you can do. All right, let's go back to Swiss and hopefully do better.